Hey everybody, welcome back to our super exciting detachment breakdown. It is such a great day. We're getting so many new rules, John.
I am always excited when we have these brand new balanced data sheets because we also get new detachments.
And what's better than new detachments? New chaos detachments. We've got the Cabal of Chaos.
We do indeed. I'm really excited to see a new Chaos Space Marine detachment offering a bit of a new way to play with the Dark Legions.
Absolutely. This one's all about buffing your army with sorcerers and DM princes, and this is a whole different type of Chaos Space Marine than we have seen from any of the other detachments. So I'm really excited about that.
Absolutely. I'm excited for this one as well. And of course, anytime we've got one new detachment, you know there's going to be more. So if you're excited about all the other new detachments, well, you should check out the rest of our channel. If you subscribe, you'll be able to watch the rest of the videos because we're also talking about a new Dark Angel and Tyranid detachment today, as well as the rest of this new balanced data slate. As a matter of fact, there may even be a game with this Cabal of Chaos. Oh my God, right here on this channel.
We got games coming up. We got State of the Factions over in the War Room. We've got different breakdowns for all the detachments and the Minotaur Field Manual and the balanced data slate. So click that subscribe button. You'll get notified every single time when these comes out. Like this video, leave a comment, letting us know what you think. It really helps us keep doing this kind of content, spreading the good word. And of course, check out the warroom.vhx.tv so you can access the War Room for free right now. It's in the link in the description, and you get to access all of our wonderful battle reports and State of the Faction videos and so much more.
The Army Painter is my favorite hobby company in the entire world. My desk is literally full of Army Painter products, and it takes me from being an average painter to putting above tabletop standard models out into the tournament scene. Not only that, but the Army Painter has sponsored more competitive play than any other hobby company in the industry. They allow us to keep doing the things that we do. If you enjoy the Army Painter as much as I do, head over to thearmypainter.com where you can use the discount code ARTOWAR5 to get a discount on your next order.
Let's dive into it. So let's actually talk about this Cabal of Chaos detachment. So the detachment rule here is Empiric Wellspring. This means that every time you make a dark pact with your army, you can choose one out of two abilities. It's going to be all about the phase that you're doing it in. Leaping Warp Flame. While this unit is within 9 inches of one or more Heretic Astartes Psyker models, improve the strength of all ranged weapons by 1. So +1 strength in shooting if you're near a Psyker.
Yeah, and there's a lot of ways you can trigger this. There's the obvious Sorcerer, Terminator Sorcerer, Demon Princes can be Psychers, Master Possessions, but then there's some other ones you might not think of, like the Dark Commune is a Psyker.
Rubric Marines.
Rubric Marines are Psychers. There's lots of little ways you can kind of get this off.
Yep. And the other side of this is a Monstrous Manifestation. While this unit is within 9 inches of one or more Heretic Astartes Demon Princes or Demon Prince with Wings, improve the AP of melee attacks in this unit by 1.
+1 AP is an amazing buff. There is a lot of AP1, AP2 stuff in CSM. When you take that to AP2 and AP3, now things like Armor of Contempt don't stop you. Things like 2-up armor saves, feel pain. It's all very good. You are tied to taking Demon Princes, which isn't my favorite thing, but you get a wonderful new rule on your foot Demon Princes. They become lone ops within 3 inches of infantry. That's a balanced data slate change. So nice combo synergies here.
Yeah, it's gonna work well to make the Demon Prince data sheet a little bit more attractive in this detachment than it already is from this detachment rule. So basically, be near the right characters. A Demon Prince checks all the boxes.
Yeah, Demon Princes
are Psychers as long as they're not corn marked. And you get +1 strength in shooting, +1 AP in combat. Interesting that you kind of got two different levels of buff there.
Yeah, unfortunately it's not +1 strength and AP at the same time because it's shooting or combat, but you take what you get.
Yeah, I'm sorry you can't have sustained hits and that at the same time. That's, you know, you're really struggling.
It's tough.
All right, now we've got 4 enhancements here for the Cabal of Chaos. First is Touched by the Warp. This is pretty simple. Pick a Heretic Astartes model, the bearer gains the Psyker keyword.
So there's a few really cool applications of this. On like a normal Chaos Lord, it's just good because it turns on your rules. You can put on a Lord Discordant, which is now a real data sheet, and I'm very excited about that one.
Yeah.
And a clever one you can do is actually put on a Coronet DM Prince, so you can have your cake and eat it too.
Yep, that's going to get FAQ'd the second someone realizes that. But that's okay. Until then, you can do it to your friend. Or then your friend will be mad at you. Oh, that's gone.
We'll find out
very soon. Next is the Eye of Zadesh. I don't know if I'm pronouncing made up words right, but Heretic Astartes model only. Bearer's unit has Scout 6. Nice, clean, simple, good.
I really like this relic. Put it on an Accursed Occultist Dark Commune package, which is also a Psyker, or a Master Possession joined to 10 Possessed, which is also a Psyker, and you're just rolling in it.
Next up is Mind Blade. This is Psyker model only. Melee weapons equipped by models in the bearer's unit have the Lance ability.
Another great enhancement. CSM love Lance. Oh my god. Strength 5 possessed, Strength 5 chosen. My kingdom for a +1 to wound.
Yeah, where do you want to put that?
Both of those places. Okay, I have to choose one.
Yeah.
But it's probably going to be possessed, honestly.
Yeah.
I like that on possessed.
I think it's pretty cool there. Finally, we have Infernal Avatar. This is for a Demon Prince or Demon Prince with wings. Improve the strength characteristic of melee weapons by 2, and the armor penetration of those melee weapons by 1. And then, of course, he is within 9 inches of himself, so you can kind of assume that's like a +2 AP with your army roll.
+2 strength, +2 AP turns the prince from a meager 6 attacks at 8-2-3 to 6 attacks at strength 10, AP 4, 3 damage. A normal prince really struggles to kill like your basic toughness 9 rhino. This prince is going to one-shot that thing.
So, can you get extra attacks with being a Corn Demon Prince? What kind of buff does he give?
So the Corn Prince will make you not a psyker, but it makes you +2 strength. So it'll be strength 10 base, and this will stack to make you strength 12.
I gotta tell you, Nick, I really like Strength 12 more than Strength 10. Strength 10 is good, but Strength 12?
Strength 12 is pretty great. And if he's within 9 inches of himself, even though he's not a psyker, he's still going to get that AP bonus.
Awesome. All right, now we've got 6 stratagems this detachment as well. First up is Baleful Blessing. Any phase after a Heretic Astartes unit gets a mortal wound allocated to it, you just get a 5-up Feel No Pain against mortal wounds for the phase.
Hey, that's a great pocket strat. No complaints here.
Yeah, just nice to have. Then No Rest in Death. Ooh, is this going to be a fight on death?
No.
1 CP, 1 Heretic Astartes unit from your army that is within 9 inches of a Psyker, a Demon Prince, or Winged Demon Prince. And 1 modeling unit regains D3 +1 lost wounds. Ooh. But if your unit has the Badline keyword, you can return D3 destroyed models, excluding characters, to the unit with their full wounds remaining instead.
Yeah. Demon Princes, Lord Discordants, they love this kind of strat. Healing wounds on those high quality wound bodies is really great.
Yeah.
And bringing back D3 Battleline can flip primary and make your charges easier. Great stratagem.
Yeah, that's actually quite strong. Very interesting. The most tempting thing to me is bringing back D3 Berserk Marines because you brought them to get the Psyker rules to everyone. That's kind of cute.
Yeah.
But D3 +1 wounds on any of these big monsters, that's gonna be really strong.
Yeah.
All right, next up is Mutation's Curse. 1 command point in your shooting phase. 1 Heretic Astartes Psyker selects a visible enemy unit within 12. Oh, what's gonna happen to them? Roll a D6. On a 1, that enemy unit suffers 1 mortal wound. On a 2 through 4, D3 mortal wounds. On a 5 or 6, 2 D3 mortal wounds.
So it's a little random, but it's not crazy to get 2 D3 mortal wounds off my Saudi. And you can stack this with a grenade. All of a sudden, you're doing a lot of mortal wounds to somebody.
Honestly, my favorite part about this is that it's not a unit that hasn't shot.
Right.
Which means you can shoot and be like, oh man, I can't believe I left this transport on 1 wound.
It also has like no restrictions aside from 12 inches invisible. You can be engaged with somebody, pop a tank that you're engaged with, and then, oh, my unit is free to shoot and charge all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I really like this on a Chaos Lord with jump back who saw a little points decrease. Make him a Psyker with the enhancement. Then he can use strats for free because he's a Chaos Lord. You can use this strat or a grenade and a grenade, and one of them is discounted.
I like and.
Yeah.
And is nice. All right, there's 3 stratagems to go. First up, Soul Seekers. 1 CP in your shooting phase. 1 Heretic Astartes unit that has not been selected to shoot gains ignore cover.
Not bad. Very solid.
Very solid. Just a good stratagem to have access to.
Yeah.
Unholy Haste, another 1 command point stratagem in your charge phase. 1 unit that has not been selected to charge. Oh, it is infantry only, but it can declare a charge in a turn in which it advanced. So infantry, 1 CP advance to charge.
You know where you're going to put this? Any of your melee infantry besides Chosen. They all love a good advance charge. But it's especially synergistic with your Master of Possession who gives you +1 advance and +1 charge.
Oh,
Getting +1 on both rolls.
That's nice. Yeah.
And he's a Psyker.
That's pretty good. Doesn't need to be for this stratagem, but it'll help the rest of the detachment a lot.
Right.
Very cool. The final stratagem here is Shroud of Chaos. At the start of your opponent's shooting phase, for 1 command point, you target 1 Psyker or Demon Prince or Winged Demon Prince, and it gains an aura. 6-inch aura. Models and friendly Heretic Astartes units within 6 inches of this unit have the stealth ability.
This is a great stratagem. Giving your units stealth is fantastic. And it's just models in units within 6. So you can just have stealth on demand by just trailing 1 guy into the aura range of your prince.
Yeah, really powerful. Really good ability there. I like that it's just an on-demand button you can press. Yeah, it's the beginning of the opponent's shooting phase, but because it's an aura, it's not like your opponents can be like, oh, I'm just not going to shoot anything within 6 of the prints. Like, oh, okay. You're going to get good value out of this strat.
Yeah, this is one of the main reasons to play this detachment in my mind.
So, final thoughts here. How do you feel about this one?
I really like the direction it's going. I think princes and sorcerers are a very neglected portion of the Chaos Space Marine Codex. So getting real rules that synergize with that is really exciting, especially if you want to play the army in that style. I think these are generically very good rules, like advance and charge is good, ignores cover is good, army-wide stealth is very nice, pocket mortal wounds, healing guys, these are all pocket good rules. The thing is, I don't think it pushes you in a real direction, like say Soulforge does, like take your demon engines. And that makes it a little open-ended on how you build it.
Yeah, it seems to want to be infantry-based because the stratagem set is very infantry-oriented. It's infantries and psychers and princes. Obviously, that you want psychers and princes. But there's not a ton of rules for vehicles past +1 strength and shooting, which not bad on something like a Forge Fiend.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that alone is getting you to take a Forge Fiend. Like, you may just be happier taking that Forge Fiend in Soulforged or Pact Bound Zealots or somewhere else.
Yeah. I would say the overall power ceiling of this detachment is maybe a little bit lower than something like Creations of Bile or Renegade Raiders. But it is definitely a detachment with a lot of good rules that if you learn how to play good 40k and you know what you're doing with this army, this detachment, you can definitely get great results.
Absolutely. I'm really excited to see how this one performs on the table for you. I know that we actually have a game going up, I think later today with the Cabal of Chaos going up against some newly refurbished Tau.
That's right. So if you want to watch this army in action showing off all these cool new rules, you can do it right here on the Art of War 40k YouTube channel. Click that subscribe button and later today you'll get notified when our Tau versus Chaos Space Marine battle report goes live. And then even after that, you can hear our post-game breakdown after that game goes finished also.
Absolutely. Check that out in the Worm. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you check out the rest of the content we're putting out today, and we'll see you there. Bye-bye.